What's up, guys? We're back with some more Ninja Gaiden 2. Master Ninja mode. Let's actually try and get some progress today. Didn't have a good day yesterday. Did not have a good day. I try my best to hear what's up. What's up, man? Welcome back to the stream. Koki's Koki says, what's up? Eric Robinson Jr. says, hey, good afternoon. And Kalia Rawls says, OMG, it's Rachel. You bet it is. So, there have been some developments since yesterday. Falcon's Talons are level 3. The staff is level 3. And the Dragon Sword is, of course, level 3. I decided to start a new game again. Grind Essence for several hours so that I had enough to upgrade all 3 of them. And I still have 23,000 spare. Excuse me. I didn't have to buy anything at the shop. I was able to kill the wolves without using all my Nimpo, and even though it was a struggle to get out of the room with the ninjas where the Falcon's Talons were, I managed to do it, and I'm here at the first save point in Chapter 2. After that horrendous 2-hour struggle yesterday, so even though I'm going to die many times today, I hope you stick with me as we try to get through Master Ninja. Norman Seymour says, hey Dan, let's get it done. You know, I'm gonna try. Stim Prim says, hey, welcome back to the stream, my friend. We're gonna do this. Well, we're gonna try. I'm gonna get my ass kicked, but we're still gonna try. You're gonna be seeing a lot of that. Ryu, you need to do what I asked. There you go. Oh my. No, I'm gonna die. I'm still gonna die. No, he's dead. Yeah. What was that, like 15 seconds, maybe? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Jarian Shield says, hey, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Kurt Johnson says, evening from across the Tamar. I was actually just watching your stream 16, but then you went live and, you know, priorities. Koki's Koki says, are you going to do a Rachel cam? No, not today, but I still have the clips of Rachel. If, you know, every now and then we'll take a vote, and then I can put up the clip of Rachel for all of us to appreciate. Dropping all of them! Come on, what is this? Do it! George Girate says, what's up, Dan? I see you finally got the Falcon's Talons. Yes, I did. Started a new game, grinded more essence at the start, beat the first chapter much easier, and managed to get past all the shitty fights that I couldn't beat yesterday. And yes, I did use the staff, and I did use ultimate techniques in the end, because it was level 3. And, you know, I was at it for several hours. But now that I have the talents, I'm going to be doing a lot of this, and I'm going to be clenched the whole time. Come on! I can't wait till I get the dual swords. It's gonna be a good day when we, I'll just keep doing this. Let's just play it safe. Cook him. Ah, yes. Thanks for the red, bitch. How many of you are there? Seriously, you just... Are you falling off the trees? Are you the blossoms? Is that what you are? Yeah, you get a little extra sauce on that one. No, no. Can I cook you? Let's just cook one of you. Just cook one. There you go. And then you get dropped on your face. Okay. Ooh. He gave me blue, but then another one showed up. Just wonderful. Ooh, the candles have been lit. Oh, man. TR Ninkix says, "Hi, Dan, what's up? I'm a fan of yours from Italy." Thank you, I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Go Onizuka says, "Hi, Dan. Do you have a lot of PF Farmin Essence, don't you?" Well, I gotta do it. Master Ninja is just such a... I don't know the word for it. It's a nightmare, isn't it, really? Too much chaos. But, you know, to have level 3 Dragon Sword, level 3 Falcon's Talons, and level 3 Staff right at the start of Chapter 2, that's... I feel like it's a must. For me, anyway, because I'm far too reckless. Anakin Plays says, "What's up? What's up, man? Welcome back to the stream." I will get these. Did I pick it up? Yeah, I think I picked it up. My brain's just... It's just dead. I'm not gonna do any trials, though. Not this time. I might... I don't even know if I'll do them on the fun run, but what I might do is... I'll do them in a separate video or something, like... If I do the trials in the fun run, or here it's gonna be a nightmare, and in the fun run, it's gonna make it not a fun run, because those trials are... They're crazy, so I think I'm gonna skip those. Kurt Johnson says, "This really does look stunning on the Xbox One X. I only have it on the One S, so unfortunately no enhanced..." Oh, that sucks, man, that sucks. Khalil Rawls says, "Oh, and spam Izuna drops with the Falcon's Talons, then immediately switch to the Lunar Staff or Dragon Sword and use the ultimate technique, or 360 with the Lunar Staff if you're low on health. Always run away." I'll try and remember to do that, but, you know, once I get into the groove of things, it's like, just keep doing the same thing. But taking everybody's advice from yesterday, I did do a whole lot of this. Especially in the fight with Resetsu at the start. Like, I literally was able to start the fight almost every time with one of these. And it actually does quite a bit of damage to him. I'm hesitant because I'm not good with the staff. I don't really use it. Once I get the dual swords, and once I beat the game, I always do sequential play, and then I just use my favorite weapons, and so, unfortunately, things like this do get neglected, but, I won't disagree, like, the staff, I'm gonna go save it again. Those two ninjas might be a problem later. The staff is a really good weapon. I mean, I used it when I went in that room there, too, to get the Falcon's Talons. Night Rain says, "Yo, Dan, just got finished listening to Living by the Sword by Peter Rowe. I believe that's the song you mentioned before." Yes, indeed. I'm glad you listened to it. I hope you liked it. Really good song. I try my best here says, "All your weapons are maxed?" Yes, they are. Level 3, and level 3. That's how, yeah, that's what, I was farming essence for at least 2 hours, maybe 3. But it adds to the stress when you know, you're live and you do streaming and you're doing commentary. Like, when you can just throw on a playlist, turn off the music in the game, or put on a podcast or something, you can just sort of... It helps with the monotony, because your brain's half focusing and your reflexes are doing all the work. Stim Prim says, "I remember how happy you were when you did an Izuna drop with the staff in Ninja Gaiden Black." Yeah, because I don't use the staff, so I didn't know that you could do an Izuna drop with it. And when I like to vary up the button presses from time to time to try and get some combo action in there if I don't know the weapon. And when I just randomly did it, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Kurt Johnson said, "Oh, you said yesterday you lived in Cornwall. I'm literally up the road." What does that say? Oh, sorry, the text is so small. What is that? Pagington in Devon. Small world. Oh, that's cool. Pretty nice country up here. Although, you know, it sucks that, like, apparently there used to be a train station in, Bude. And there just isn't one. Like, the nearest train station is apparently like an hour away from here. And although that isn't really a problem for me right now, at least, that's just inconvenient for a lot of people, isn't it? Like, it'd be nice to have a train station within at least 20 minutes of any location. Of course, are there guys up here? No, there's not, but there's one of these. Ooh, thank you. Nothing up there! Get down quick! Get down! No! No, Reed, please, just go down. There you go. Oh my gosh, just jump forward and fall down. There you go. Now, Dragon Sword for mobility. Dewan Ramen says, Stan, did you get married? I wish. No, I did not. Besides, if I was married, you'd probably have heard my wife in the background by now. Like, I wish. Get up there. Oh my gosh, Ryu, this can't be, Okay, you could just do that instead. Oh my. Caleb Adams says, yay, I finally got the notification. It's about damn time. It's about damn time YouTube did something good. Kuhn Bazorg says, this chapter was originally daytime in the E3 build they previewed in 2007 or so. Switched it to night in the final release, and then back to day in Sigma 2. That's really cool. I'd love to see some footage of that. Like, I remember the beta, I saw the beta footage of this game, like, the health bar was purple. It was so weird. But, I'd love to see that. It'd be cool, that's the kind of thing that modders would, like, change if this game was on PC. Like, oh yeah, look, I could just change these values, and bam, it's daytime, because it's still packed into the game. Go Onizuka says, when you do the 360 UT with the lunar staff, keep pressing Y to do an Izuna. You know that. Once upon a time, I did know that. You've just reminded me. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Because I did forget. There's so much. You forget a lot of things when you don't use weapons, and oh my good gravy. This is just. We gotta get up here first. Oh, come on! Oy vey. The archers, they're just a nightmare. I hate them. I hate many things. I'm gonna try not to get angry too much today, but you know, when it gets 2 hours in and I'm like not very far, forgive me if I lose all motivation. And maybe just die a little bit inside. Khalil Rawls says, oh how I miss Rachel's ultimate technique in Sigma 2 and Sigma with the shockwave. Bring it in and slam it down with her gigantic FU hammer. Oh yeah. Rachel was, there was some fun there for her. Despite her slow combat, like, she was a lot of fun. I would have loved to have seen what she would have been like in this if she was, you know, envisioned to be in this game when Itagaki was still running the show. It's gonna hurt, because I jumped like an idiot. Just come over here. Yeah, you don't get to do that! Ugh. Okay, let's try and get up here and kill these guys. You ready for this? Here we go. I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh. You little... No, you don't! Ooh, thanks for the blue. You know what? There's ninjas that come down that staircase there. I'm gonna play it safe. You're gonna have to forgive me here, I'm gonna play it safe. They gave me blue. My rule is, if you can go back to a save point, and they've just given you blue at the end of a fight, you save it. Every little helps. Especially because I've killed those archers too. If I die on the stairs because of one wrong move, I don't want to fight those guys again. Let's just save it. Edgemaster says, it's alright, Dan. We all became dead inside at some point of frustration. Yeah, I noticed yesterday when I checked the VOD afterwards, when I said it, like, several more things and then thanked everybody for watching and then cut the stream off. And yet, when I checked the video, it literally just cut off mid-sentence when I was talking about how it was good that people were discussing things about the game and, you know, being friendly. It just cut off. So, it looks like I rage quit when it was more of a I'm dead inside quit. I give up quit, you know? Like, the rage, I was all burned out. The rage was gone and the deadness had, what's the word? Risen to the surface. Dewan Ramen says, do you think Ninja Gaiden Z sucks? It doesn't suck, it's just, it's not a Ninja Gaiden game and it's fine. It's not, I played through it, I did one playthrough of it, It was fine, but it wasn't very memorable. It wasn't that great. There were some quirky moments in it that I thought were cool, but it was fine. Like, I'm not gonna say I hate it. It just was. It shouldn't have had Ninja Gaiden associated with it at all. I felt like it was trying to bank off of Ninja Gaiden's success, and it didn't really help it. It just didn't need to. Just sort of dirtied the name of Ninja Gaiden a little bit. Can you just... Thanks for the blue. Oh, there's another one. You're getting dropped on your face! You're getting sliced! How many more are there? Is that the last of them? Yeah? Can we save it now? Can we get some heals? Yeah? Thank you. Go Onizuka says, Dan, when you hold left trigger down, I'm assuming when he says bottom, he means down, the essence, he doesn't absorb it. So, in the meantime, you can move and jumps, so you can do... So if I jump, and I'm still holding down the left trigger, he won't absorb the essence. Because, like, I used to know things like this, but, you know, I've just forgotten. I know that when you stay on the floor and keep dodging, he doesn't absorb it. It's more when you jump like that, it'll go towards him. But I'm curious, if I jump and I'm, like... If I dodge jump and I just keep the left trigger held down, he won't absorb it. Is that what you're saying? Stim Prim says, fun fact, the metal worm you fight in Chapter 3 is called Giga Death. Yeah, I remember that. I hate that thing. It's gonna be a nightmare. It is gonna be a nightmare. Edgemaster says, yeah, you might need to wait a little bit before cutting the stream so you don't cut out mid-sentence. Yeah, that's happened a few times already. Yeah, I'm way ahead of you there. I do have a, similar to the screen that I put up at the start, where if anybody was here at the start of the stream, it has, well, I'll just put it up. So I have this at the start of the stream so that I know when it begins and people get a little, you know, Rachel eye candy. And then I have something that looks just like that for the end that says, thanks for watching. I'm gonna put that up for like 20 seconds before I cut it off, so I know that nothing gets cut off. Caleb Adams says, if you use the staff, jump at the enemy and press XX. Why? It does, yeah, the Izuna drop thing. Yeah, I was trying to do it yesterday. I found, though, that he's vulnerable in the air if he waits too long to do it, but you have to wait a certain amount of time or he's too high up and he won't pick them up off the ground to do it, and I was having a lot of problems with that yesterday. But yeah, it is really useful. But now that I have the Falcon's Talons, Flying Swallow into Izuna drop is the way to go. In fact, why the hell wasn't I doing that? I was just using it. Whoa! Can you just give me, like, can I just finish a thought? No? That seems like such a waste of health, doesn't it? In fact, it really does. Sam Liu says, congratulations, you passed the first chapter. Yes, I did. And I managed to get past the first battles in chapter 2 to the first save point, so I'm happy about that. I put many hours, I was up late last night, you know, getting that done. Hopefully it makes a difference. Edgemaster says, ah, cool, some Rachel appreciation before the stream starts. Absolutely, absolutely, that was my goal. You just gotta love Rachel. She's hot. Dewan Ramen says you always say a bad word. Yeah, I apologize for that. When I get mad or when I get surprised, sometimes I get, you know, I swear. I'm trying not to. Back in the day, I used to swear a lot more, but you have my apologies for that. Khalil Rawls says those archers are a pain, but once you do the flying bird move on the left stick and hit X, Ryu will strike them instantly. Rapidly plus, he should be able to take their heads off. So, flying bird flip. I'll have to try that out later. Like, those archers are a pain. I'm gonna read that again. Excuse me. Those archers are a pain, but once you do the flying bird move on the left stick and hit X, Ryu will strike them instantly. Rapidly press X. He should be able to take their heads off. Are you talking about? Well, not that. No, this place is too tight. No, I'm gonna get hit again. Darn it! At least I lost less health there. Okay. There they are. Wow, he's a little bit of a... So... Alright. Let's go back and save it now that they're dead. He's talking about the guillotine throw. Oh, he's talking about the guillotine throw. Okay. I didn't realize that was what he meant. I haven't been doing the... yeah. Okay. Thank you. Toa Kopaka. Kopaka. Sorry if I get these names wrong. Yeah, he says, personally, I think Momiji looks better, but hey, to each their own. Don't get me wrong, Momiji's hot. Like... And I got nothing against, Asian chicks, like, my favorite? Look up Yoko Matsugane. Seriously, you'll thank me later. She is a very tasty biscuit. But, you know, like, I think half of my appreciation for Rachel comes from the fact that her appearance in the original Ninja Gaiden bugged me a little bit. Like, her eyes weirded me out. And then they fixed her face in DOA 5, and I was like, oh my gosh! What have you done? It's amazing! So the change is, like, where half of my appreciation comes from. And that, you know, just... I don't know, when I was younger, I used to have a thing for blondes. Now I have a thing for redheads, but, you know... I can go back to what I liked. Oh, what are you doing? Do the guillotine throw! Or just die. Goodness me. Let's try this again. The temperature's starting to rise. I'm already starting to sweat into the chair. Even the chair's taking some punishment. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? I still want to try and read comments, that's the thing, like... That's gonna... I mean, that was a distraction enough in the previous difficulties, but it's, I think I'm gonna struggle reading out comments and playing at the same time on Master Ninja, but I'm still gonna try, because I like reading your comments. Let's see what else we got here. Do you think Fiend Genshin is hard? No, once you know the tactic, Fiend Genshin's, you can get him, you can kill him pretty consistently. Kun Bazorg says, I made Rachel, Joe Hayabusa, and Alma in Soul Calibur. Is that 5 or 6? I think that's 6. Customization. Didn't make Ryu because don't really think there's a weapon style that matches his. Yeah. Well, that's cool, though, that you did that. What else we got here? Search up Rachel from Ninja Gaiden. You'll thank me later. She's a tasty biscuit. It says Kokies. Please let me know if I'm getting your name right, because I know you're a regular on the stream, and the double K's throwing me off. Is it Kokies? Is it Cookies? I know Cookies is double O, but, you know, help me out with the pronunciation there. Norman Seymour says, hey, Dan, you can farm up ahead for more essence. Is that right? Well, like right here? Because I'll do it. I need the essence. Oh, Lee, what are you doing? That's better. Cook 'em! You didn't like that, did you? That's what I mean? I missed him. What the actual... Sam says, how many degrees Celsius in your country, Dan? I'm not sure, like, outside where the temperature is. It's actually been raining and windy the last few days, but in my room, it's 28 degrees Celsius. Like, I'd love it to be a cool 22, but it's 28, and so... I'm just sitting here slowly sweating. Alright, I'm gonna go back and save it again. You have to forgive me for doing that many, many times, but after each battle, I just want to save it. Any progress kept is better than dying and then losing it, because that's how I'm gonna, like, lose my mind. Khalil Rawl says, well, yeah, the guillotine throw hit them near walls to take off limbs, but the other move where you use the flying bird flip in tight gaps, like those archers post, and then press X after the flying bird flip. Now, this isn't the flying bird flip, is it? That's called something else. You talking about the flying bird flip is that, right? You're talking about this, right? The flying bird flips kick off the wall, right? So, that's the move you're talking about. It's like a flying swallow, basically. Cookies Cookie says, you can say cookies. Alright. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's fine, no need. Edgemaster says it's fine. No need to apologize for playing it safe. I appreciate that. I've always been in the habit of apologizing for everything. Even my existence. Sammy Gaming says, hi Dan, how are you? I'm better than yesterday. I started a new game, farmed more essence, got all the weapons that I have up to level 3, and got past that horrible section that I was stuck on yesterday. And did it while listening to relaxing music and listening to podcasts and stuff, so. I'm better than I was yesterday. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say, oh, I'm good, but, you know, I'm doing better than I was yesterday, which is something. The ultimate techniques is the secret of this game, says Go Onizuka. Yeah, that's unfortunate for me, because I don't use them as much as I should. Like, have you seen my previous streams and stuff? I love just doing stuff with the dual swords and getting obliterations. Like, my brain's like, don't spam UTs, what is this, Ninja Gaiden 3? So, like, Ninja Gaiden 3 has put bad habits in my head that I've tried to, like, you know, not do. Can I just, I want to do this. No. I'll just get my ass kicked right now, because I'm just bad. I'm gonna die anyway, yeah. Charlie Breach Green says, apologizing for everything is the British mentality. Yes, it is. Well, I guess it is, yeah. It certainly is mine. Sammy Gaming says, what chapter you're on? Chapter 2? Yeah, right here. Chapter 2. Like, the progress is gonna be slow. It's gonna drag. Khalil Roll says, yeah, that one. That one, yeah. Thank you. I'll try and remember. Like, my memory sucks. I'm gonna forget a lot of these tips that you give me, so, you know, feel free to give me those tips again if I forget. Dio says, yo, Dan. Yo, Dio, welcome back to the stream. Good to have you here again. It's good to have all these regulars back. Like, what I was saying yesterday when I was cut off, that it's good to have a decent group of people that can talk to each other and talk about Ninja Gaiden and have fun and be decent to one another and not toxic. Excuse me. Fuck on this. And that. You get a little extra treatment because I don't like you. I'm not gonna save it after that fight because that was bad. Ooh, you know what? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Thanks for the blue. Cookies says, soon I will not be able to watch your streams because I have school. Oh, that's all right. I leave the VODs up for everybody to watch. Sometimes if I have a change of plan, I might make them private and until I decide what I'm gonna do, but normally I put them back. Freelancer Saber says, oh shit, hey Dan, finally got the 1X I see. Yes, I did. Got it just over a month ago. I caved and I bought it. I had to play Ninja Gaiden 2 the way it's meant to be played, and I wanted to do the 4K fun run for all of the people here watching, since my channel's dead now, and this is like... What's the word? Like... A going away present? Sorry I don't make videos anymore, but here's a 4K 2019 Ninja Gaiden 2 fun run on Master Ninja, just for good measure. It's supposed to be a gift to, you know, the people that stuck around from the beginning of the channel and the people who like my content. Don't be fished. Okay. I'm almost tempted to go back and save it again because I know that that chest doesn't always have essence in it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Besides, it gives me time to read more comments. What do we got here? Edgemaster says, it's a family environment. Oh, it feels like it. It's certainly a friendly environment. Juan Estrella says, I started using the shuriken method you use. You talking about the, I love doing that. Obviously, you can do this too, as Khalil pointed out. But with level 1 Dragon Sword, you can't, I don't think you can do that. So you use the shuriken. Bloody Mystic says, good to see you got past the wolves. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm very glad. The Reverend Ray... is that... I want to make sure I read these right. The Reverend Rave says, hi, Dan and chat. Welcome back, man. Good to have you back. Pyro Adam Jones says, hello. Hello. Welcome. Hope you enjoy watching for however long you stay. Kun Bazorg says, if you could give a voice to the incendiary shuriken ninjas, what would they say and how would they sound like? What would they sound like? I don't know, like I think... I've always thought that Ninja Gaiden should be like Western Asian movies. Like in The Last Samurai, they speak English and Japanese. So I'd have like Ryu talking to people from the Hayabusa village in Japanese. And then he'd turn and talk to, say, Rachel in English. And so if the ninjas showed up, I'd have them be speaking in Japanese, and they'd just be over the top, like Ryu is like going Chua! And saying many things that Japanese ninjas say. Ikuzu! Whatever, you know. Ikimasu! I'm trying to think of angry words that they say in Japanese, but I can only think of inappropriate things to say. Like, what is it, Rachel ni wa kyonyu ga arimasu. Sore wa hijou ni sexy desu. Subarishi desu. I'll let you try and figure out what I said, if I even said it right. Ooh. Should have cooked him. Let's go back to the Falcon's talents for a little bit. No, I landed in that. Nothing I can do. Ah, damn it. If I'd known that red was there, I'd have absorbed it. No, I'm dead. I'm just dead. Shoot. Sammy Gaming says, Dan, did you like the Crystal Skull challenges from Razor's Edge or from Ninja Gaiden 2? Not on the higher difficulties. They induce so much stress and so much rage, but on the lower difficulties, yeah, they're fun. I preferred the little challenges in Ninja Gaiden Black, though, honestly. Going into the rooms and fighting, like, bugs and stuff. Yeah, it was a bit tedious, but there was just something about it. Like, it felt a little more RPG, if that makes sense. It's like, ooh, there's a hidden challenge here, instead of a obvious arena battle that's might as well just be a... I wish when you beat the Trials of Valor that you unlocked them in, like, mission mode in, like, a separate section where it's like, you can replay the trials, you know. That would have been cool. Sam says, actually, Japanese don't have bad words. Ninja Blade... Night Rain says Ninja Blade had a style where they talk Japanese and English. Yeah, I've always just liked that. So I'd have Ryu... I'd have a Japanese guy play Ryu and speak Japanese, and then also speak English. And then you could have moments where Ryu talks to someone else, and then, you know, if Rachel's standing there, she'll say, what did he say? And then Ryu will just summarize it in one sentence, you know, and it's like, just make it a bit more realistic. And then you can have hilarious, and you can have Japanese actors. Heck, I wouldn't mind if they went to China and they spoke Chinese. I mean, I find the Chinese language has a really good sound to it. Like, my friend asked me to watch Sonova, she's been in the chat a couple times. She asked me to watch a series called this. What is it? The Story of Ming Lan, and I watched it. I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it, and it made me realize how much I enjoy the sound of the Chinese language. Let's go Falcon's Talons. Because I always used to think, oh, Japanese, it sounds so cool, I love it. And then, after watching that show, I discovered how much I love the sound of Chinese. I don't speak any Chinese, but, you know, I can, it's been said that I can do some pretty convincing gibberish. Oh, don't do it! Drop him on his face! I'll try and do what you ask, but, no, Wii U, I pressed the button too soon, excuse me. Darn it. No, he's not dead yet. Dude, the counterattack, oh my gosh, can we cook him? I want to cook somebody. I'm starting to lose my shit. Pardon me. Take it! You getting dropped on your face. Ooh, thanks for the red. I appreciate it. No, there's still somebody up there who hasn't got a limb. No, they're just fresh. Okay. Oh, here comes another one. Bam! No! Don't! What the hell? There we go. Alright. Is it time to go back and save it again? I think it is. Stim Prim says, when the fun run comes out, you could totally stream for Sigma in 4K using RPCS3 for... do a fun run for it. Doesn't have to be Master Ninja. Could be hard or very hard. I guess I did a fun run. The thing is, like, my Let's Play of Ninja Gaiden Sigma is in... I think it's in 720p, isn't it? Because my old capture card didn't do 1080p. But it's like, if I was going to play Ninja Gaiden 1, I'd probably play Ninja Gaiden Black in 4K on the Xbox One X, just because, you know, if you don't have an Xbox One X, you're not going to get to see Ninja Gaiden 1 in HD unless you play, or Ninja Gaiden Black in HD. So you'd have to go and play Sigma. So I kind of want to put Ninja Gaiden Black up there in HD, just because the Xbox One X is the only way to see it in crisp HD, you know. What else we got here? Night Rain, if I knew to speak different languages, I would do that myself in real life. Oh yeah, me too. Like, I always wish that when I go to like a restaurant that's, you know, like Italian or Chinese, that I could speak the language. It's like a sign of respect, you know? Bring you food in an Italian restaurant. Ah, grazie mille, or whatever. And then they're like, yeah, I don't speak Italian. And then you're like, well, I'm dumb. Juan Estorella says, when you beat Master Ninja, can you show us the gold outfit? Oh yeah, definitely. Andrew says, just came back from watching the new Fast and Furious. My IQ points are now at an all-time low. Welcome back to the stream, man. Freelancer Saber said, it would be cool if Ryu just said Nimpo when you used it. Really calm in a deep tone, like Nimpo. Because he said in Sigma 2, he says like Vasada or whatever, doesn't he? I mean, I liked the approach they did in this, where he just does a grunt. Stimprim says, I didn't even know it was 4K on Xbox One X. You should totally stream Black too. With Black, I'd probably just record it in 4K and then upload it, just because I don't have the internet connection to stream in 4K. I don't know if you can stream in 4K. I assume you can, but my internet can barely stream in HD. I literally, it's like just over a megabyte a second, my internet upload speed. It's trash. What else we got here? Sam says, do you want to learn Cantonese, Dan? I wish. That'd be fun. I'm gonna have to stick to the gibberish for now, though. Like, I've always been curious, like, to someone who's, like, I've seen these, like, songs and videos in the past where, like, especially animes do this, like the Hellsing anime, as I watched that years and years and years ago. They had an intro song that was meant to sound like it was English, but it was just gibberish. And, like, I always had fun trying to, like, pick out, what does it sound like they're saying? And I've always wondered, like, what my gibberish would sound like to a native speaker, but, like, you know, in this day and age, I'm worried, like, oh, I'm gonna offend somebody, when that's not the case. Like, I'm just trying to make it sound like I speak the language fluently, when the truth is I don't know a single word. Well, that's not true. I know a few words in Chinese. I watched enough of Minglan to, you know, well, I don't know, I think Minglan, they speak traditional Chinese, though, because it's set in, like, the year 960. Like, you know, when they're like, what? They're like, Shema? And when they're like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Ha 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 ha. Which is, in the show, when they say that, the subtitle says, okay, okay, okay. Ha 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 ha. I thought that was hilarious the first time I heard it. It's like, ha, it sounds like he's laughing, but he's not. Okay. Let's try that again. Well, I just love the way it sounds, the fu xi fu du shi de. Like, I think it sounds cool, you know? Like, the way that you have to curl the tongue to pronounce the words and stuff. And the story of Minglan had some really great actors in it, too. Like, the guy that plays the main character, Gu Ting-ye, he's awesome. Khalil Roll says, I speak only 3 languages. English, Chinese, and Japanese. Only a little with Chinese, Japanese, though. Oh, and it's... Look, it's Andrew. Here comes the Rachel Good arguments. Come on, let's be fair. I think Andrew loves Rachel just as much as you do. I mean, he was very excited when I put up the clip of Rachel. Tell you what, we'll do... It's been a while, so we'll do a... What is it? We'll do a vote. If I can get 15 yeses, we got 42 people watching, so hopefully there's enough people talking in chat. 15 yeses, we'll put up Rachel for a little bit of appreciation. Let's try this again. Ryu, what are you doing? Shema? Come on. No, Ryu, you have to, like, target the guy. You gotta love it when you're kicking ass, then it turns to getting your ass kicked. Oh yeah. That's something that annoys me. Morbid Filth says, yo, Dan, yo, Morbid Filth. I noticed that in yesterday's stream, you posted a lot of comments, and they weren't showing up. And when I checked the VOD later, there were a whole bunch of comments, and I could see that you were stressing out about me not doing certain things. Future me, with hindsight, feels your pain. How many yeses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, it's 15 yeses. All right, let's see some Rachel. Yeah, I think we can all appreciate that. She is gorgeous. I'd love to see, like, a woman, like, cosplay's great, but I've always been, like, a perfectionist in the things that I do, and, like, I've always wanted to see a cosplay of a character like that, where the person cosplaying looks just like them, you know? So, like, I'd love to see a woman who looks exactly like that, with the facial features as close as you can get. Cosplay Rachel, because that'd just blow your mind. You'd be like, oh my gosh, Rachel is real. My brain is not gonna be real for much longer. I speak a little Spanish, but I say little, like, basically none. Like, I learned it in school a little bit when I went to live in Spain for a few years. Ow! They're gonna respawn now. Whoa! Ryu was like, you haven't done one of these in a while. Yeah, nice try. Freelancer Saber says, Was it Sigma where you could move the PS3 controller and make her boobs bounce? No, I think that was Sigma 2. I'm not sure, though. I just know that in Sigma, they just jiggled all the time. It was, it was quite entertaining. Yeah, they're back. No, you don't. I'm gonna drop him into the room. No, I'm not. Okay. He's back up here. Just in time to get the treatment! Alright. There's gonna be archers in here. Here we go. He's gonna come and get some now. You get some treatment. I would say thanks for the blue, but there's a save point right there. Andrew says, I got Sonya. I think in response to, oh, who was it? Somebody said, I'm sorry, Andrew, but I think Khalil's got you beat for liking Rachel. Jarian Shields, yeah. Let's be fair. I think most of us like Rachel. Well, a lot of us do anyway. All right. Yeah, who's ready to fight another Resetsu Spider Ninja? Let's do it. Freelancer Saver says, you guys don't appreciate how thick my dude Mirai is. I hate that bitch. What a traitor. Alright, here we go. And of course it's a stupid cutscene. Didn't do the thing. No, there's a wall there. Damn it. Let's kill these little guys first, and then let's fight the boss, like, methodically. See if we can drop them on the boss, too. Like that. I love doing that. There's so much satisfaction in that. Do the cooking! Yes! Cook the boss. Cook him a little bit. No? Cook that guy? Okay. No, 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 no. The walls are like screwing me here. Camera's not helping much either. No, it's just me, isn't it? It's me. I am screwing myself. No. Okay, that's how that works. Let's try that again. What else have we got here up in the chat? Night Rain says, it'll be a sad day to see Ninja Gaiden die. There's no other games like it. I'm hoping we get some info about Ninja Gaiden 4 or something related. Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? Or at least a PC port so that so the modding can begin. So that we can mod Sigma 2 Rachel into Ninja Gaiden 2. So we can mod Chapter Challenge into Ninja Gaiden 2. And maybe, if I am so bold, maybe we can also get co-op missions, because that would just be fun. Like, can you imagine taking the co-op missions from Sigma 2 and putting them in this? I'd enjoy that. Especially if you could mod it so you could actually play online with your friends. On Steam. Or if not Steam, you just type in the IP address or whatever. What am I actually doing here? I'd love to see Ninja Gaiden have a redhead, like... But I don't mean Kasumi. I know Kasumi has red hair, but, you know... That's not generally a natural hair color for Asian women, and I'm like, I love, like, you know, just like, let's have a British chick. Let's have a British chick with freckles and red hair, and of course the Team Ninja trademarked curviness, because we all want that. Or, well, I want that. I'm a man of simple tastes. Red hair, freckles, and voluptuousness. Sign me up. Alright, let's do this. Blam! that was close. Get away from the wall, please. Can I cook somebody? Is that what that is? Yes, it is. No, I needed that. Darn it. The explosions are real. This room's even harder. Like, it's because there's like, it's like shrunk, you know? Like the walls are in the way all the time. You gotta forgive me. I'm bad at this game. What would this new character's name be, Dan? Ooh. I don't know. Do I go with the traditional, like a normal name, or do I go with a slightly fantasy name? I've always liked the name Linda, but maybe a fantasy with, like, Nelia or something? I don't know. You'd have to show me the character, and then I'd look at them and go, you know what? She looks like this. And then I'd give you the name. How'd you miss that? Oh yeah, VDK says you can save after shooting the orb to save time. Good idea, man. Now that you have, Freelancer Saber says, now that you have full frame rate, the explosions are hard to see. Like, a lot of my reflexes are screwed up by the fact that it runs so good on Xbox One X, because I'm used to the lag, and it's taken me an absolute age to acclimate to the fact that it's smooth and my timings are too slow. No, oh my gosh, really? We've got healing items. But since the save point's right there, we don't necessarily need that. No, I'm dead. Oh, damn it. Whew. At least I'm in a better mood than yesterday. That was just took all the motivation from me yesterday, that grind. Khalil Roll says, Ayane is wise in Ninja Gaiden. I like her better in Ninja Gaiden. In DOA, she's a spoiled, cocky brat. Yeah. I mean, they kind of merge the two personalities in DOA 5-ish, but like, I think? I haven't really played much DOA 5. It's not in a long time, but yeah, I just preferred the way she was in Ninja Gaiden. Sam says, cute face, big boob, smile. Yep. Let's just stick with this. Blam! Whoa. Oh, shoot. Ryu, I need you to hit the UTs when I ask you to do them. Oh my. Oh my. No, I'm just getting my ass kicked because, like, he's not doing the things I'm asking him to do. Like, again, it's probably my button timings are just wrong.
Yes, suck on those nuts, bitch!
Oh my gosh, don't die now, I beg of you! Thanks for the red? Should have given me a fat blue. Alright. Could have gone better, but you know what? It's a lot faster than I did in Chapter 1. Should have just done that in Chapter 1, Dan. Yep, there's a lot of things I should have done. Although I did. When I replayed the game, I did do that. Edgemaster says, it's so loud when you do the tone for UT against the mech enemies. It really is. It's like the sounds, they stack. And it gets louder and louder. Stim Prim says, I trust you're going to make good use of the level 4 dual swords in the fun run. Oh, I am going to make copious... No, I wanted to use the word copious there. There will be copious amounts of dual swords level 4 in the fun run. There you go. I was able to use the word I wanted to use. But yes, you'll see a lot of that. What else we got here? Since Muramasa isn't in Ninja Gaiden 3, it can be implied that he died. Poor old dude. He was out there slaughtering ninjas in Ninja Gaiden 2, yeah. Would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? If, like, Muramasa had a granddaughter and she runs the shop. Yeah, there's a way to shoehorn a redhead into the game without getting rid of Rachel, and we could bring her back. There you go. There's a plan. I know Muramasa's a Japanese swordsmith, or at least I think he is. Ninja Gaiden 1, no, I don't think he is Japanese. Like in Ninja Gaiden 1, he certainly wasn't. Not based on his outfit, although I could be just wrong. Maybe he was. Let me know. I have no idea. I've never looked up Muramasa's, like, history. Is he Japanese? Because if so, he'll just have to, you know, have had a... His son or daughter will have had to have had a kid with a Western... You get the idea. Oh, come on, Ryu. You know what? I do love me some Dragon Sword. Whoa, you just came out of nowhere, didn't you, buddy? Ugh. Okay. Grab some of these, because we used 2 of them. George Zarate says, Dan, I always wanted to play Ninja Gaiden 1, but never had a PS3 or original Xbox. If you have a gaming PC, you can get RPCS3, the emulator, and then, you know, find a way to get Ninja Gaiden Sigma, and then run it on there. If you've got a good enough computer, it will run at full speed. Like, it's fully playable. And it looks pretty good, too, with very, very minimal graphical glitches. But also, you could probably get a used PlayStation 3, or heck, you could probably get an old Xbox for like $10. Just go on eBay, or go to a flea market, or we call them car boot sales over here, but go somewhere where like people are selling or giving away their old, what they consider to be old crap, and see if you can find an Xbox. Dave, I was reading comments there, and then I hear footsteps. Let's try this. Oh my gosh, just do something, Ryu. No, I'm dead. He's just dead. Oh my gosh. Let's not fight them in there. Let's, trigger them, and then go into the room where the ladder is. Maybe they'll drop down, and I can fight them away from the archer on the other side. Freelancer Saber says, real-life Muramasa is a legendary Japanese swordsmith, but in Ninja Gaiden, I'm not sure if they made him Japanese. So he is Japanese, okay. Because, like, obviously the voice they gave him in Ninja Gaiden 1 and Ninja Gaiden 2, just... They didn't give him a Japanese... Like, he wasn't like, oh, where is Ryu? I used to speak with him. You know, like, I'm terrible Japanese accent. I can't do the old wise, you know, you are a ninja. Hayabusa. I can speak like a Japanese, like a normal Japanese person that, like, has a broken English accent. Because there was a YouTuber that I watched some videos of. I'm gonna fall down, okay. And, like, he had a very sort of, you know, broken accent. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try and learn how to do that, because, you know, I like to add different accents to my repertoire of accents that I can do for voiceover and stuff. Just sit here and do a Japanese accent the whole time. Welcome back to the stream where we are playing a Ninja Gaiden on the Xbox One X. I am having a very bad time because I am terrible at this game. I am very bad. Alright, I'm terrible at the accent too. I'm practicing enough and I'm dead. The game's like, stop doing dumb accents and play the game. Alright. We can do that. Just have to stick to gibberish Chinese instead. Oh my gosh, go, 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 go. What? Let's go in here. Can we drop down here? Come get it, guys. Oh, please drop down. No? They don't drop down. Do they come down here, though? Do they like come down the stairs? Like, I know that ninjas can wall run. Caleb Adams says, Dan, where do you live? I live in the UK. In a place called Cornwall. It's a giant wall of corn. I've got a little house on top of it. Well... Hey! That's why I hold down left trigger. Okay. No! Don't make me cook you! Oh, crap. He didn't wall run this as far as I would have wanted him to there. Keep trying to read comments. What else we got here? Now this part with the archers, I stand behind a wall near the edge of the doorway and use the bow ultimate technique to snipe them. Can I do that? Aren't they gonna hit me? Let's find out. Let's find out. I wonder if I can see them from here. Whoa! No, they sniped me though. Goodness me. Oh, I see, like that. Because it goes where if the crosshair's on them, even if there's a wall in the way. That's cheesy. I like it. That is a real cheese. No, it's gonna have to be the other way. Okay, okay. Let's do it again. Oh. No, it's not gonna work. You can't cancel it, can you? I just suck at this. I'm not good at this. Just go. Can you please kill him? He's just gonna do it again otherwise. Bam! How am I not dead? Can we use this, please? I'd like to make some progress. Whoa! Let's pick up this. Caleb Adams says, I live in Idaho where we have tons of corn walls. Andrew says, who would win in a fight, Ryu or Strider from the Strider games? Let's let the chat decide. Although given that we're all watching a Ninja Gaiden stream, I feel that there may be a little bit of bias. I'm just gonna say Ryu, because I haven't actually played the Strider games. I know of the character, though. Oh, you just had to do it, didn't you? You're just gonna kick my ass, too. Just because of this awkward thing up here that it's this stupid whatever that is above his head. All right. There is a save point up there, so we're fine. I don't have to go back to the other one. Go Onizuka says, Dan, what's your top 3 favorite weapons? In this game, dual swords, definitely number 1. Dragon swords, probably number 2. Scythe's number 3. The scythe is a whole lot of fun. I love throwing it. Then the tonfa. Tonfa in number 4, because I'm not very good with the tonfa, but it's just so much fun to watch the ultimate technique with the tonfa. Like, so much satisfaction. See, what I really should have done here was went back to the previous save point and saved it, and left this one here so that I could have healed off of it. But unfortunately, I'm dumb, so I thought of that after I used it. Okay. AC4 Gamer 106 says, because the controls are too fast, but the fighting system is amazing, but the jump and run sucks in all Ninja Gaiden games because of the speed. I feel like the wall running and stuff like that could be a bit more responsive. I think they did improve it a little bit in Razor's Edge, but there's still a little bit room for improvement. There's many a times where I've tried to do wall runs and like fallen down, or he hasn't quite gone where I wanted him to go. I wish I could throw him off the building. Oh, there you go. He fell down. Bam! Oh no, he's just down here, okay. Bam! No, Ryu, just do this to one of the guys that's charging his flank. Please, just, the timing's all wrong. There you go, that's better. Like my flick reflexes. At least you can do it that way too. That's decent. I'm just waiting for him to like teleport next to me and just do a grab. See, the Falcon's talons are gonna make life a lot easier for me. The wolves, though, in chapter 3, that's going to be just not good. Just go. Ryu, just do what I'm asking! Just dodge away, do that, and do this! No, he's just... No, die instead. That's a good idea, right? Jordan Kimbra says, I want a Ninja Gaiden 4. Tecmo needs to make it already. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I agree, man. It's been a long time. Like, we need Ninja Gaiden 4. We just do. Andrew says, I love the part in Ninja Gaiden 3 where Ryu reclaims Genshin's sword, the Blade of the Archfiend. And as soon as he pulls it out of the ground, you get flashbacks to Genshin from Ninja Gaiden 2. Really well. Yeah, that was a good moment. It was really cool that they went back and, you know, had Ryu use it. And then you could do the underworld drop and stuff. I thought that was really cool. Since he didn't have the dragon sword. Why did I go dragon sword? I can't see when the camera does that. Just die instead. It really makes me mad when, like, I go to do the flying swallow and I guess the target's not in the right place, so instead of him doing the flying swallow, he just does that kick down to the floor. That gets me killed so often. Same with the dual swords, you know, it's the same thing. You know, if the target's not in the right place, no flying swallow. I'm, like, counting on it And if he doesn't do it, it's game over. Just do it. There you go. Can you stop that, please? There you go. Ugh. No, you have to target the guy, Ryu. There you go. No, I landed in that. Thanks for that. And I landed in that because he went into the ground at the exact moment. So then he wasn't there to flying swallow, and then he came just out of time. That guy, tacticianing at its finest. I try my best to see her, says, hey Dan, I'm back. Welcome back. Haven't missed much. Anything you have missed, don't worry, the VOD's gonna be up later if you feel like watching it. Just want to use the dual swords, even here.
No, you don't!
No, don't do that, Ryu!
Ugh. Blam!
No, I hit him, but it didn't matter because I'm stupid. I should've just gone for the Azuna drop that I started. I make mistakes all the time. I just love landing in grabs. It just... Ugh. I'd love it. Andrew says, I want them to make an NG4 and send Dan a request to demo it at E3. What I'd love to do is sometimes big YouTubers, like, they get private builds or demos sent to them so they can, you know, do videos on it ahead of everyone else. I'd love that. I would actually love it. They like send me Ninja Gaiden 4 in the first footage you see of it, like it's me playing it, and I'm like asking questions like, you know, why did you know, I don't know, there'd be so many questions, but I'm like, why'd you make Sigma 2 suck, guys? Like, seriously, Ninja Gaiden 2 was a masterpiece, like, the combat system, I mean, like, the damage system, should've just ported Ninja Gaiden 2 over exactly as it was, and... No, scratch that. Why didn't you guys port Ninja Gaiden 2 over to PC, huh? Why didn't you do that? Why don't you do that now? And there'd be some guy speaking in Japanese, and then there'd be a translator saying, yeah, we have no reason to port that to PC, because there's no call for it. What do you mean there's no call for it? Having a hypothetical conversation with a non-existent person. There's totally a call for it. Ninja Gaiden 2 needs to be on PC. You get some extra treatment. Go, Onizuka says, put the dragon sword... why am I going there? I'm trying to read a comment. Put the dragon sword to use the guillotine throw and the UTs against these pieces of... the archers, yeah. I will do that. So, like, because they drop down right next to the walls. That's a good idea. These are all good ideas. I'm just, you know, not one to... I never take advantage of good ideas. Need to get to the archer. Now he's over here. Drop him on the floor. Bam! Now, where are these other dudes here? Where are the red ninjas? There were red ninjas before. Where are they? Am I missing something here? Or are they gonna drop down now just to, like, laugh at me? Let's go down here. Isn't there a shop down here? Whoa, there's another save point! Should I save it now? No, because I might die. I want to go kill the ninjas outside the boss room and then save it here to have full health for Genshin, but screw it. Let's just Let's just save it. For the sake of progress, I don't want to go up the stairs, make one mistake, and then die. 6 Foot says, yes, 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 I really don't care how many times you play this. I see live, I click. I appreciate that. I'm glad you have... Oh, there you go, there's a shop. 41,000. Ooh. I've almost got 60,000, so how many items do I got? I want to say that's enough. Do I have a Lives of the Thousand Gods anywhere? Does he have anything? I might have missed something. He has the obliteration technique. He wants to sell me a needless scroll for 1,000 essence. Muramasa, shame on you. Okay. What's that? Was that a chest there? Yes, it was. Oh! I'm gonna save it again. Just in case I die, and then I don't have to keep picking that up, because you know what it's like. You got this, Dan. First try. Bam! You're dead. Never mind. Stim Prim says, I'm hoping if they release Ninja Gaiden 4, it will be very difficult and become popular like Dark Souls or Sekiro. Ninja Gaiden 4 needs to be... I'm kind of hoping it's PS5. Honestly, I want it to be PS5 and Xbox 2X? Why didn't they just call it the 720 or whatever? They were so dumb they had to call the Xbox 360 the 360 instead of just the Xbox 2 and the Xbox 3. They just had to be dumb, didn't they? Like, well, we can't call it the Xbox 2 next to the PlayStation 3 because, you know, 3 is a bigger number. Just call it the Xbox 2 and then we wouldn't have this Xbox One crap. But the Xbox, the next one, and PS5, like, I want Ninja Gaiden 4 to be on that because then it will use next-gen hardware, next-gen effects, and people like me that have a gaming PC will still be able to get it and max it out. Please just do the flying swallow, like that's what I want you to do, Ryu. Not the flying swallow, the Izuna.
Izuna drop!
There you go. Alright. Just in case I get in like a rut and I cannot beat Genshin, I'm gonna go back and save it at the save point rather than rely on the checkpoint right before the boss fight. But Genshin's not a difficult fight. Once you kill the ninjas, he's a cakewalk, really. I'm gonna play it safe for the sake of progress, especially with how many times I died yesterday, and I was really stressing about the lack of progress and, you know, the lost entertainment value in progress. Although it was nice to see a lot of the people in chat were, like, still rooting for me and, you know, urging me that it doesn't matter, we don't care if you die, we just want to watch. Khalil Roll says, what would Genshin say to Rachel? She'd say, you must be Genshin, and Genshin would say, and you must be Khalil's tasty biscuit. I say, Genshin, you coward. It would be interesting, wouldn't it? What he would say to Rachel. He'd be like, yeah, I don't know who you are, and I don't care. And then she'd be like, oh, you'll care when I kick your ass. Get away from Genshin for a moment here. The camera needs to stop doing that. Okay, good. Blam, that's number one. Blam, that's number two. That's number three. Was that Genshin? No, it was him. No, get away from Genshin. Come over here, you witless oaf. Come on, you're hiding behind Genshin. No, I'm dead. Okay. You see him there? Like, he just, like, strafing behind Genshin, like, I'm not going over there. Let's just imagine that they talk like that. Oh, I don't want to go over there. That guy's gonna kick my ass. I don't want to die. I'm gonna stay over here and throw my shurikens at you. Bam, bam. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. And blam! Get away from him. almost feel like the staff would be better, but... No, what the heck? What actually just happened there? Oh, cooking time! Is that the last one? That can't be the last one. No, look, he's hiding behind Genshin. He's hiding behind him! Oh, camera's, like, not happy right now. Okay, good. Now then, let's go back to... I say Genshin's a cakewalk, but you know me, I like to make mistakes. Can we get the camera back to Genshin, please? No, I knew that was gonna hit me, dumbass. Okay. Genshin, you mustn't block. You mustn't block. Let me hit you. The camera... I don't like the camera that much in this particular spot. I think more ninjas are gonna drop down in a second. Do you know what? I want to... Darn it! Wait. It's nice to have a long health bar, isn't it? That's why I save these, so I can incrementally use them during fights like this, just to, you know, keep the thing going. No, I'm still not as well versed as I used to be. I used to be able to fight Genshin, like, effortlessly back in the day. Wait, did not more ninjas come? Oh, I hope not. That'll make this make my life so much easier. Come on, Genshin. I might be getting my ass kicked a little bit, but you know what? So is Genshin. Look at his health bar. Look at how much damage he's taken. Genshin, you should be doing better. You're a master ninja too, right? Come on, Genshin. What is the camera doing? I'm gonna get hit by that. Yeah, every time he flips back, I know I'm gonna get hit. There you go. That could have gone a lot smoother, but I mean, you guys have seen me. Those of you who are watching right now, you've seen me fight Genshin before. Like, whew. Anyway, we made progress. Look at that. I actually beat for most of Chapter 2 in this stream. What did I get? I'm gonna say head ninja, but I'm that's optimistic. Ah! Yeah, nailed it. All right. I may or may not stream later today, like in just over an hour from now, but I'm going to cut it off here. I want to thank everybody for watching and everybody for, you know, having fun in the chat, talking about Ninja Gaiden, having good times. I hope you all have a nice day, and I'll see you next time.